$42,000. What would you do for $42,000? But first, let me tell you what I would not do. There's a list, and somewhere near the top of the list is selling secret documents to another country. Unfortunately, we're going to be talking about that exact thing. An active duty Army sergeant that goes by the name of Korbein Schultz was accused of using his top secret security clearance to download classified U.S. government records and sell them to an individual who claimed to live in Hong Kong, allegedly amassing $42,000 in the process. Sergeant Schultz is an intel analyst, spent over a year selling sensitive military documents related to the U.S. defense of Taiwan, weapon systems, and missile defense systems to China. And what's really unfortunate about this dude is that he's 24 years old, so he's pretty young, and I'm old, I'm 30 years old. But this dude's really throwing down his life. Well, not in the line, throwing his life away. You're so young, but now you're facing 25 to life or whatever because you're literally betraying the country. Betrayal. You're spying for another country. And, you know, it sucks that he has to throw his life down the drain, but who's knocking at the door? Who is it? It's the consequences of our actions. And, you know, it is unfortunate. And it's also an alarming trend because, you know, him along with other service members in recent time, within the last couple of months, have been caught trying to sell secrets to other governments.
U.S. Air Force, who is also a retired Army officer, has been accused of sharing classified information on a foreign dating website.
U.S. sailor from Tennessee has been charged with espionage tonight, accused of passing classified documents
exposing U.S. intelligence secrets on Ukraine, China, Iran. 2 U.S. sailors are under arrest accused of providing sensitive national security information to China.
And while the vast majority of U.S. service personnel are serving and laying down their lives and, you know, spreading democracy and freedom.
Join the Helldivers and spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
We got some that slipped through the cracks. But thankfully, we got the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI agent who caught this guy. You know, whatever FBI agent, I just picture, you know, just a slow day at the office, and he's going on his little computer. We can't all expect FBI agents to have, like, those days that we see in, like, the movies where they're, like, chasing down bad guys and shooting, shootouts. I think, like, they have, like, boring days when there's, like, sitting at the office, and this dude's probably, like, sitting at his chair, and he's like, whoa, we got a hit, and he's an active duty Army sergeant. Let's send some agents down right now. You know, so congrats to him, give him a raise. But going back to Sergeant Schultz, he was arrested Thursday and charged with 6 counts, including conspiracy and bribery. According to court filings, Schultz was a sergeant and intel analyst assigned to the 506 Infantry Battalion. The Army said Schultz, 24, of Willis Point, Texas, has been in the service since November 2018. The charging documents don't name the Chinese government as the recipient of this information or the perpetrators of the scheme, but much of the military information Schultz is accused to have passed on relates to that country. Beginning in June 2022, prosecutors said Schultz and his co-conspirator began communicating online and through encrypted messaging applications. He was instructed to prioritize passing along original and exclusive documents to his handler, including information related to Russia's war in Ukraine and the operability of sensitive U.S. military systems and their capabilities. The pair allegedly agreed to enter a long-term partnership. By July 2022, the investigators alleged Schultz was sending information about high-mobility artillery rocket systems, the type of systems the U.S. has been sending to Ukraine to use against Russia. He is also accused of transmitting sensitive documents about hypersonic equipment and summaries of U.S. military drills in August 2022. Court documents detailed a months-long exchange in which the unnamed co-conspirator asked for specific documents, and Schultz complied. Now, what really stood out to me that screamed this guy was an enlisted dude was they said that in one message, Schultz allegedly told his handler, "I need to get my other BMW back."
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
$42,000. It's crazy because essentially he really betrayed this country, sold secrets for the equivalent of a re-enlistment bonus. You know, this last year I re-enlisted, and I know not every job in the military gets a re-enlistment bonus. I've been in the military for about 13 years coming up in August, and I have never gotten a re-enlistment bonus for my specific job, and it took 13 years to finally get that re-enlistment bonus. And it was only like less than $20,000. But still, it really makes you think, what is the thought process of these guys that want to sell secrets? I think it really is like kind of a mental problem, but what's even scarier is that these guys have been granted like clearance levels. Like this guy had a top secret clearance and nothing was a red flag. Later on, he expressed a desire to compare himself to Jason Bourne. So this guy is basically, idolizing Jason Bourne, being a spy and espionage and, wanting to be like Matt Damon. But in actuality, he should have just stayed as like a Private Ryan. By August 2023, Schultz, whose job was in part to instruct others on the proper handling of classified information, which is very ironic, dude. Like, this is gonna suck, dude. The rest of the military is gonna suffer from these guys that are selling secrets in our cyber awareness challenges that we have every year, and they're gonna make that like our course be like a freaking weak course now. And now we're gonna have to listen to Tina.
Hi, I'm Tina.
Try and, compromise us and try to make us play her mixtape. And it's going to be because of these guys. Anyway, I just thought this was a wild news article that I heard about. And it's just super silly for the fact that it could be satire. He's mentioning I need to pay off my BMW. I want to be like Jason Bourne. And you cannot make this stuff up. These are an ongoing investigation. So you are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And I would like to say that, but I mean, he's allegedly accused of doing all this, and this just doesn't come out of nowhere. In general, I would say don't take advantage of your clearance level, especially if you have a top secret clearance and you take top secret documents and try selling them online. Don't do it, okay? It's really silly, and just do your job, man. Anyway, that's pretty much all I gotta say, but I am curious as to what you guys think. Go ahead and leave a comment below and like this video if you haven't liked it yet, and possibly subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. But as always, stay safe, keep grinding, and y'all take it easy.